Hey, welcome back to Your Green Life. So Leslie, have you checked out the new California Academy of Sciences yet?
Yep, I got a sneak peek of the living roof, and it's open to the public this fall.
Cool. Well, I caught up with the guys who built it. Check this out. The Letterman Digital Arts Building. The California Academy of Sciences. Dozens of lead projects across the state of California. All shining stars of green building. And one company built them all.
Anytime we build something, we take pride in it. It's kind of nice to drive by it. But I think when we can raise that bar, it's extremely important.
Phil Williams is a VP at Webcor, a company leading the way to build it green.
Well, one of the things that we do is we try to make efficient structures, an efficient operation, because the less building materials that go into a building, the less energy it takes, the concrete and the steel and our natural resources. We try to do efficient designs.
And they do more than try. Already, the company's built over 15 million square feet of lead projects.
Don't be afraid about it. We've been there. We've done that. We can help you through the landmines. We can help you understand that you don't have to spend more money to get a good building.
And more cities are demanding it. New building codes save energy, conserve resources, and promote indoor air quality.
Buildings that we build are around for 25, 50, 75, 100 years. That's a large impact. If we can design and build the building from the very beginning so that it makes a lower impact on the environment, everybody wins.
One of the things we're doing is we physically are helping our clients calculate their carbon footprint of their building at the early design stage. It's just not the KW or the electricity and the water that goes in a building, but we're actually helping them putting into terms that they all start to understand. Because again, buildings are here virtually forever.
Webcor's plan of action. They use strict environmental practices on site, green office practices, sustainable materials, green building code experts, and high-tech innovation.
And we model all of our buildings on computers, not just in flat screens, but in 3-dimension. That 3-dimensional modeling lets us come up with very efficient designs and very efficient schedules. The 4th dimension, which is time.
It's called Building Information Modeling, and this one's of the California Academy of Sciences.
And it lets us make sure that we can build it more efficiently for conflicts. It means sure that we can schedule the projects faster. And it means that we can estimate the projects more responsibly in terms of coming up with the cost, the schedule, and the quality.
It also creates a smart model to run the building efficiently.
At the same time, we're trying to make sure that we integrate some of that carbon footprint, we call Green D, and then we try to go all the way to the facilities management tool to make sure that the people operate the building can operate it the most efficiently.
Our 7th dimension, which is also known as our Green D, is we're starting to implement our lead documentation and our quantity takeoffs right out of the model. So we have this virtual model, and now we're taking this information and putting it right into the lead and sustainability submissions to the United States Green Building Council.
Which brings us back to this gem.
Every once in a while you get a project like the California Academy of Science that is truly a landmark in terms of both architecture, in terms of the quality of the construction of the project, and in terms of how we build it. That's a LEED Platinum building.
And with more than 90 lead experts, these guys know their stuff, right down to creating a greener concrete.
Concrete is not a bad product. Cement has a lot of embodied energy in that substance, in that mineral. A lot of energy is used to extract it and create it and put it into the mix. So we're finding ways to better enhance our concrete production so that it reduces the amount of cement that's used. At the same time, we're finding ways to reduce the amount of water used. So the less cement, the less water that goes into our concrete mixes, and we can still achieve the same strength and production rates is what we're after.
Crews also recycle over 90% of construction debris.
On our construction job sites, we're committed to recycling our paper, our plastic waste, our composting. We take recycling very seriously here at Webcor.
And it doesn't end here, according to Williams, who's headed up San Francisco's Green Building Task Force.
But we're also looking to the future. New standards are going to be developed in terms of what's considered a sustainable building. We also are founding members for the Center of Built Environment, which is in Berkeley. And that's a real core quality that we really try to make sure that we're preparing for the future. And we recognize that some of that we're not going to benefit from, but the industry will benefit from. And I think that's pretty important for us all.
It's all part of Webcor's mission to lead the way to a greener today and tomorrow.
whether it's technology and innovation and how fast we pour concrete or how we try to responsibly treat our environment. I think it's important that we take pride in what we do, but we also recognize that we've got a bigger role to play and we've got a long way to go to get there.
For more on Webcor and what they do, head to webcor.com or just log on to our website.
Well, that wraps it up for us this week. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, if you want to see more about the stories you just saw, head to yourtv20.com.
We'll see you next time.
What's your favorite type of meat?
I like the salami.
A salami guy myself.
Now, if you have everyone eating all these taste testers, do they still buy some?
We've got enough different samples out here that if they keep eating long enough, they find something they like, then they feel guilty enough to buy something.
You have a secret ingredient that you're not going to tell me about?
Nope, you can count the ingredients on one hand after you've had your thumb taken off.